In the ancient land of Katora, the wind once carried only the smell of roasted maize and the sound of children laughing in the valley. But one cold morning, everything changed. The drums of war began to beat, slow, heavy, and frighteningly loud, because of land, power, and betrayal. Long before the first drum of war was ever beating, beneath Katora's valley was a rare natural resource called firestone, a powerful mineral used to make weapons stronger and armor unbreakable. Only Katora's elders knew its true value. Among the villagers was Aaron, a young farmer who had never held anything sharper than a cutlass. He lived quietly with his mother and dreamed only of peace. But when news spread that an invading force was marching toward Katora, Aaron felt something ignite inside him, a mixture of fear and responsibility. The chiefs called the men of the village together. "The land is ours. If we do not defend it, our children will be left with ashes," Chief Dalo said. Aaron stepped forward, trembling but determined. He trained with an old warrior named Maru, who taught him how to stand, how to breathe, and how to fight, not with hatred but with purpose. When the enemy arrived, the sky burned orange. Arrows rained like furious stars. The ground shook as warriors clashed, and the air echoed with cries of courage and fear. Aaron fought beside Maru. His heart pounded like a drum in his chest. He moved not like a trained soldier, but like someone protecting everything he loved. At the height of the battle, Maru fell, wounded. Aaron refused to leave him behind. With strength he didn't know he had, he pulled the old warrior to safety. Even as fire spread around them, the war raged until dawn, and when the sun finally rose, Katora still stood. The invaders retreated. The villagers, tired and bruised, lifted their heads with pride. And Aaron, once just a simple farmer, became a symbol of bravery. Maru, healed but weakened, placed a hand on Aaron's shoulder. "Courage is not born on the battlefield," he said softly. "It grows in the heart, long before the war begins." Aaron looked at the valley, the same valley where the children began to laugh again. And he knew that even though war had tried to steal their peace, the courage of ordinary people had saved it. Peace returned to Katora, but it was not the same peace as before. The farms were scarred, homes were broken, and every night, Aaron still heard the echo of the drums in his dreams. Maru survived, but his right arm never lifted a blade again. He spent his days sitting beneath the old Iroko tree, watching young boys train for a war he prayed would never return. Aaron became one of the village guards, not because he loved fighting, but because he feared losing Katora again. Months passed. Then one evening, a breathless messenger arrived from the eastern hills. "The enemy has not vanished," he cried. "They are gathering again, stronger than before." Fear fell on the village like a sudden storm. This time, it would not be a raid. It would be total destruction.